What's good, everybody? We are here with special guests on this special episode. New Year's, we want to walk into this thing right and definitely with some good funds for the fun we're trying to have. So without further ado, I am going to be introducing our funders and our, what's the word? Our financial advisors for Durag News, Grow Wealth with A&R, which is Andrew and Miss Rose. How y'all doing on this New Year's Eve?
Great, man. Happy to be here. New Year's Eve, 2021 is going to be a great one.
So. Absolutely. Thank you for having us. It's exciting. What's up, Durag News?
I need to soak you like that. I need
Yeah. I know. I got some flavors over here. I definitely do. I got the flavors, man. So can you introduce yourselves? I know I stumbled. Well, I know you as a friend, but you also have a channel talking about money and things like that. So can you give us a little introduction?
Absolutely. So my name is Drew. This is Rose. And, I'm sorry, my name is Andrew. And we have a channel called Growing Wealth with A&R. And what Growing Wealth with A&R is a YouTube channel that's used to, is dedicated to helping mainly millennials make money. So Rose and I do this by using research-based evidence. So not just like anything we find of random stuff. So that the average person can understand money and make it work for them.
Right.
And the reason that our channel is called Growing Wealth with is because Rose and I are not wealthy yet, but we're definitely on our way there by using the research and tips that we've learned. We've become very profitable, and there's no way that Rose and I can live our lives not helping the rest of the community do the same.
Right.
So by letting our viewers see our financial moves, as in like Rose just posted a video the other day about her Tesla profits. If you guys head to growingwealth.ar on Instagram, you'll see how much she's made off Tesla. She's killing it. We build that sense of trust and transparency, so you guys know that we're doing the information we're giving to you guys is beneficial.
Right.
And we're going to keep doing that for years and years to come. And when we look back a couple years from now, we're going to say like, we did a good thing because we're going to be wealthy, and we want our viewers to be wealthy as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
That was dope, man, and I love it because we're definitely having these conversations more and more and getting more familiar with the lingo. Like I always say, I feel like a big problem for people that look like us, we're just not too accustomed to the lingo or even terminology or even thinking money. We're just get it to spend it. I want money just to go spend shit, but not really getting money to understand how it works and really make it work for you. So without further ado, I did call you guys and invite you guys because we want to make some plans that can help us moving forward into 2021. So first question, what is the best way to prepare for this new year coming when it comes to spending your money?
So that's a good question, right? So I want to say that it's so we have to have a goal, right? Like you just said. And a lot of people say, I need to make more money in 2021. When we personally don't think that's the best. It's not specific enough, right? We want to make more money. Okay, how? But what's your goal? Is your goal to save more money? Is your goal to learn about the stock market? Is your goal to chase a dream that requires you to have your finances in order? Like, let's say you want to go to college, or you want to start a business, or you want to be an esthetician. Sorry, I have trouble saying that sometimes. Esthetician. Yeah. That's an example of a goal that you want. And in order to achieve that goal, you need to have a plan. The plan just can't be make more money. Mm-hmm. A goal could be simple as, do you want to own a house? Do you want to move out of your apartment? You're living with your parents, you want to move out. And for example, I'm not going to speak for Rose, but Rose's goal in 2020 was to become a real estate agent. And surely she did become a real estate agent by passing her exam on the first attempt, because she did not play around. She worked hard, and she had a goal since day one. I remember in 2019, it was December.
Right.
I don't want to talk for you. I don't know if you want to say anything.
Yeah, it was pretty much around a year ago when I just decided, you know what, I want to be a real estate agent. I want to start selling houses rather than having experience with selling other things, whether it's selling phones or whatever the case may be. So I wasn't as serious as I thought I was a year ago. Like, you say you want to do something, but you kind of drag your feet when it comes to doing it. So, you just give yourself a reality check. I give myself a reality check, and I was like, look, you don't want to do anything else. This has to be it. So you're going to have to complete it and get it done. So a lot of months of studying, stressing, crying, but I was able to achieve it. So that's super, super exciting. And I'm very proud of myself when it comes to that. And just to add on to what Andrew said about having a goal, everyone ends the new year with a New Year's resolution. Like, I want to start eating healthy. I want to start going to the gym or reading more. That's great. But what is your New Year's resolution financially? That'll just help your pockets. You know what I mean? It's good to have a New Year's resolution, but add an additional one that has to do with your finances.
Absolutely. So I would say a takeaway from what your question was, which is, what is the goal in 2021?
Right.
You can't go on a journey without a destination. You can't get in a car without knowing where to go. So enter 2021 with a winning mindset and achieve your goals step by step, and just do you, and and it'll come.
Right.
So what I did like you say, Rose, is that you need a reality check. Sometimes we kind of have to check in with ourselves to make sure that we know where we're heading, or even just need to fine tune a few things. So when it comes up to spending habits, I know we need to fine tune our spending habits. So how can people like us, our age, fine tune their spending habits?
It's just about your mindset and discipline, in my opinion. You spend more because you feel like you have more. So it's just like, there's more in my account. Let me just go spend more. I can afford this now. So it's just about the way that you think when it comes to your finances, and just giving yourself that better discipline. Like I said, just because you have more doesn't mean you just spend more. So figure out a way to remove that extra money and put it somewhere else that can help you earn more money, or just put it into a savings account. You know what I mean? Discipline, mindset, and your mentality.
Do you want to talk to them about the 50-30-20 rule?
Yeah, absolutely. So me and Andrew, we discovered the 50-30-20 rule, which means 50% needs, 30% wants, 20% savings. However, Andrew and I kind of flipped the last two, and we did 30% savings and 20% wants. So that was us giving ourselves a reality check and deciding, like, we're going to be disciplined about this, and we are going to save more rather than wanting to spend more on things that are unnecessary. There is a pandemic going on. There's only so much that you can do with your money anyways. Like, we can only spend so much on going out to eat or getting dressed to go where. Like, honestly, where are we going during this time right now? You know what I mean? So it's good to just, like, have that talk with yourself and switch things around a little bit.
I agree 100%. I love that 50, 30, 20. I don't know about, I'm trying to get to that 20, but in 2021, right?
Exactly. And the rule is definitely, sorry, I mean to interrupt you, but the rule is definitely custom to, like, Rose and I weren't always able to switch our 30 and our 20.
Yeah.
It depends on your lifestyle.
Right.
So you may have some debt to really recover from, and then eventually you'll get to your 50-30-20. Right. So if somebody watching this video right now can't do a 50-30-20 because of their bills, don't be discouraged, because it takes time to get to that point.
Absolutely.
You have to cover the ground that you were behind in order to keep moving forward. So take your time and be on your own pace, because this is a marathon and not a sprint.
Got that right. And we both were track stars, so we already know what that be about. We know how it goes, man. If somebody's looking to clean their credit or even build their credit, what are some suggestions for them?
All right. Well,
she just, she's that guru, man.
When it comes to credit, just because you do have a high credit card limit, don't go too crazy. Micromanage what you are doing. That is a good way to help your credit. If you have a high balance, try to pay a little bit more than just the minimum, because what the credit bureaus want to see is that you are putting in a little bit more of that extra work to bring down your balance. So they love that. On paying on time, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta pay on time, because literally, if you don't pay on time, like at least a couple times, it instantly hits your credit score instantly. And it's crazy how fast they work. Building credit, if you don't have credit, or you're just starting off if you're just starting off trying to look for ways to gain credit, do some research. There are a lot of credit card companies that offer like these secure credit cards for people that are building credit, and that helps you a great deal. So yeah, pretty much just micromanage what you're doing. Also, don't, because you have a credit card and you have a balance, paying it off is not always a good thing. They want to see you using the credit card.
Yeah.
But you just have to be mindful how much you're using, how much your payments you're making towards it, and yeah, just how much you're spending. So that is how to make or break your credit score. Just be very, very, very mindful. In addition to that, anything that's attached to your social affects your credit score. So like if you're paying any student loans, car loans, your phone bill, I think as well too, those all play a factor. So just be mindful, make sure you're making payments on time, and protect your credit.
And once again, too, Rose and I just want to emphasize that if you are somebody who has been late on your credit card payments or is not able to, like, don't feel like I can't recover from this, because you have to fail in order to learn. You know what I'm saying? There's no L's in life. I mean, the L's stand for lessons, you know, not losses. So if you are that person who frequently, let's say you have a low credit score, 2021 is your year to be like, you know what, I'm not missing any credit payments. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm gonna set a goal to not miss those, and it's just not gonna happen. And it'll come to you. It'll come to you. And like Rose said, she's a fact checker. Just do some research. And,
absolutely.
Yeah.
That's dope. Okay, so I gotta get into future, and I know y'all talk about investing too. So the investing game.
Yes.
How do we, figure out that game? What's the best way to start getting into investing if you kind of have money that you can kind of play around with?
Well, well, first things first, you got to invest in yourself before you invest in anything else.
Yeah.
If you don't invest in yourself and make it about you before just jumping into things, you will not be successful. So make it something that you want to do for yourself. Reality check. We like to say that word on this episode. So that's a very, very big thing. Investing in yourself before you invest in a numerous amount of things, and you can invest in anything. I love stocks. Listen, guys, I could talk about stocks all day.
All right. No,
Andrew is big on exchange trade funds, ETFs. Like, there's so many different things that you can invest in.
So to break down the word investing, right? Invest means to put money into something and it gives you something back.
Right.
For example, my computer is an investment because I put in money and my computer will allow me to make videos on YouTube and Instagram, eventually to make my own profit. You know what I'm saying? Your suit you're wearing is an investment because viewers are gonna watch your fly jacket. You know what I'm saying? So so the investment is not only about stocks. That's what it's mostly tied to. So just to give a background on that. Rose said you got to invest in yourself. Investing in your credit card bills. I mean, technically you're behind, but you're paying yourself, forward. I would say I'm big on investing in exchange trade funds. So like Dad said, there's maybe some terminology people aren't familiar with. But Rose and I are actually recording a video about that. It's dropping soon. And exchange trade funds are, and if I even get into this right now, I don't know.
Still, I'm not. Nah, go ahead. Save the jewels. Y'all gotta watch it. Y'all stuff for the jewels. Y'all gotta watch their stuff for the jewels. That's how it goes. Go ahead, but make it clean.
Yeah, I also wanted to say as well too. When it comes to investing, you have to know the difference between assets and liabilities.
Yes. Yes,
So assets are anything that's going to put money into your pockets. Liability is going to take money out of your pocket. So know the difference between the two when it comes to investing in yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to invest in a way where you're taking more money out than you're putting in. So do your research, know the difference between the two when you're deciding what should I invest in, what investments are good for me.
I think if there's one thing to take away from this video is what Rose just said, liabilities and assets. Because let's say let's say you have a fly car, don't get me wrong, like chicks gonna love you, but at the end of the day,
how much is it costing you?
Yeah. Not just like, look, when I say you can't have a fly car, I'm just saying that as long as it has to go below your means. Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, get that balance right. That is definitely right. And one more question was, what are certain things, and we kind of talked about it because you just got into it, but what are certain things that we can leave behind in 2021 when it comes to spending? And we kind of talked about it, but is there anything else you want to add to that?
I would just say some bad habits, guys. Yeah. Leave the bad habits behind in 2020. No one is perfect. We still learn, and there are some habits that we may take onto 2021 with us. But when it comes to your finances and overspending and just saying, you know what, I'm putting on my credit card, let's leave that in 2020. Mindset and mentality kind of thing.
So what would you say, not to like ask you questions, Mrs. Spot, all right, so I'll go first. I think what I need to personally leave in 2020 is I don't want to spend any money at work for lunch. That's been my goal. It's hard.
It is, man. I wild out on these late night delights, man. I wild out because I want what I want, but that's really where I spend a lot of my money. It's just a little light, but it adds up.
What do you think you're trying to leave in 2020?
Okay, I want to hear this. I'm very good at my spending and knowing what not to spend, but sometimes we like nice things, especially us females. We like to get our hair done, we like to get our nails done, we like to get our lashes done, all that good stuff. But then every now and then I do like a little more shopping than I should. I mean, but it comes to your 50, 30, 20,
exactly.
guys.
No, she doesn't get out of that. Yeah, so.
If you micromanage your 50, 30, 20, go ahead and do that shopping that you worked so hard for.
Yo, Thad, what would you say you're trying to leave?
No, it's the late night delights. I know it is. I don't really spend much. I lucked out on a lot of things. I don't normally have to buy a lot, but it's the late night food for me because I'll be up late. I need something that I'm not gonna really have in my house. So. I'm gonna work on that. I'm definitely gonna work on that.
I got something we're gonna leave behind in 2020.
Yeah, you know what it is? DoorDash is just too convenient. DoorDash is just too convenient. It's too convenient. But thank y'all. You guys have any last remarks that you want to leave the folks with before we go?
So I guess yeah. So motivational wise, like take care of yourself. Anybody in 2020 who suffered any losses, my condolences. Coronavirus is wild. Right. I can't imagine for somebody who started a business this year and had it get wiped out by the pandemic. Anybody who lost family members, like 2021 is our comeback. Right. We're gonna be here with you. Durag News is gonna be here with you. Growing Wealth With A&R is gonna be here with you to support you so that we can all recover from this.
Absolutely. Make 2021 your year, your change.
Yeah. I also just want to say, look, there's some talks. A stimulus check is coming.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You know me, and I talked about this last week, but regardless if Trump was lying or he was gassing it, I think we're going to have to get 2,000 just because he said it, because now you can't just give people 600. Right. You just can't give them 600. So, and I know we talked about that last time. With that investment money, spend that wisely. If you're going to get a little extra, protect your bottom line.
$100 as a beginner to invest in yourself.
Or at least even like $450 to invest, and take $150 if you want to go buy little something. But majority of that money has to go to yourself. As Rose said, investing in yourself. Like that's a big takeaway. Like Rose is killing it, bro. Assets, liabilities, and investing in yourself. Rose is just hitting everything on the head. I don't know if you want to.
I'll just say, like I said, guys, make 2021 your year. Do your research, educate yourself. There's a lot of things out there that people feel like they're educating you on things that you're supposed to do and what you should know. Investing in yourself also has to do with educating yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, so like I said, let's make 2021 our year. Let's come back and let's just restore ourselves and our finances from 2020.
I'm excited for more. And so next time we do discuss, think about it, which I want to bring to the table, something that you just got into, even if it's stock advice, all advice, I'm down for it. I know the people are as well. So thank y'all. Until next time, Happy New Year's. 2021, here we come. We got to do our thing. Thank you.
Going Wealth A&R on YouTube. Going Wealth.A&R on Instagram. I know Thad's probably gonna put it in the description.
Right.
You know.
Stay tuned for that TikTok though.
Yeah, you got some TikToks coming. Bro, we all over the place. We're working, you know, Rose and I nonstop working, just like Do Right News. I just want to say, bro, like you inspired me to be myself and not care what anybody else thinks.
Right.
You know, I've been watching Do Right News for a while now, and I take a lot from you. So it's only up from here. Keep working every second of the day. Keep working, keep your team working, keep your team motivated, and then that's it, bro. That's all I gotta say. We out.